Hi! So, I guess this is kind of awkward, but I figured it's time. You're Sandy, right? Alex's wife?
I am, and you are?
Alyssa. We haven't met, but I work with one of Alex's clients. Well, work is kind of a stretch. I mostly just hang out around the office and look amazing.
All right, so what exactly are we talking about here, Alyssa?
I've been seeing your husband, seeing him, and not in a business lunch kind of way.
Understood. Go on.
He is so hot. For a married guy, total silver fox. And honestly, way more energy than I expected. Wow.
That's enough detail. I get the idea.
Oh, come on, don't act like you don't know. You're married to him, not his mother. I'm sure you know what kind of fun he can be. We met at that client event 2 months ago, and it's been nonstop ever since. I basically have him wrapped around my finger. I mean, no offense or anything, but he deserves better. He's this successful, powerful, attractive man, and you're just kinda there. I saw a picture of you once. You look fine for someone your age, I guess. But Alex, he needs someone fun, someone who can keep up, someone who doesn't wear cardigans and schedule bedtime.
That's quite a confident assessment from someone who's known him for all of 8 weeks.
It's not about time. It's about chemistry and, connection, which, by the way, we have in spades. He's told me things, personal things. He says you're always calm, always composed, like a robot. I mean, no offense, but that's not sexy. That's, exhausting. He needs someone who makes him feel alive, and that's me.
You've made yourself very clear. What exactly is it you want from me?
A divorce, obviously. You two are clearly not a match anymore. And I want him to be happy with me. Look, I know you're probably freaking out inside or whatever, but you've had your time. It's over. Let him go.
You seem to be under the impression that this is a simple matter. It's not.
Oh, come on. It's just a marriage. You sign some papers and move on. People do it every day.
We have 2 children, one in middle school, one in elementary.
So they'll get over it. Kids are super adaptable. My parents divorced and I turned out fine, mostly. Besides, you're not going to stay together for them, right? That's so outdated.
That's not what I said, but I'm not going to make a rush decision based on your little surprise announcement earlier.
This is what I mean. So uptight. All right, fine. Let's talk business. How much do you want?
Excuse me?
I'll pay you to go away quietly, 100 grand. That should be enough, right?
You think you have $100,000 lying around?
No, not me. Alex will pay it. Duh. He's rich. He's a CEO. It's nothing to him. He's already spent way more than that on me. He already got me a new bag, real designer, not one of those knockoffs you find at outlet stores. And shoes. Oh my gosh, the shoes. I've never owned anything that expensive in my life. And he didn't even blink when he paid for them. Just whipped out his card and bam, done. Oh, and the car. Oh, I can't forget the car. He said he wanted me to be safe getting to and from work, so he got me this cute little convertible. I mean, it's not brand new or anything, but it's really classy. I told him I felt like a celebrity, and he said, "That's what you are to me." Isn't that so sweet?
That does sound generous of him.
Right? I mean, it's easy for him, though. He's a CEO. That's what they do, right? Spend money like it's nothing. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of company he runs. It's something with numbers and screens or whatever. But clearly he's killing it.
Yes, he's certainly a CEO.
See? I knew it. Honestly, he just has this energy, total boss vibes. Powerful, confident. The way he talks, it's just, so hot. Definitely not the kind of guy who should be tied down to some uptight suburban housewife. No offense.
None taken, but you're right. There's more to Alex's position than meets the eye. A lot more.
Okay, what's that supposed to mean? You're making it sound all mysterious and complicated, like some big secret. I already know he's loaded. He told me not to worry about anything, and he acts like the boss of everything.
I'm sure he does. But if you're so confident in what you know, then why not meet with me? There are a lot of things I'd like to talk to you about.
No thanks. Why would I want to sit across from some bitter old woman with crow's feet and judgment eyes? That sounds like the worst afternoon ever. Plus, I have, actual things to do. You know, young people stuff. Shopping, parties, being adored.
I thought you might feel that way. No problem.
You and Alex can sort out this boring legal stuff on your own, right? I don't care how you split your retirement fund or whatever. Just make it fast.
Of course, I'll be sure Alex and I work everything out.
Perfect. I knew you'd be reasonable. And hey, just so you know, you're actually super lucky. Most women never even find out that they've been replaced. At least I gave you a heads up. I mean, that's classy of me, right?
Unforgettable, really.
Anyway, don't drag this out, okay? I'm not trying to be mean. I just think it's so much better for everyone if you just fade out gracefully. Let go, move on, take a spa day or something. Alex and I, we're moving forward. Big plans.
I'm sure. You two must have so much in common.
We do, actually. He tells me everything. And don't worry, I'm not some gold digger. I'm ambitious, too. Once we're married, I'll probably help him run the company. He said he'd teach me. Power couple vibes, right?
Oh, I don't doubt it. You'll learn a lot.
Good. I'm glad you're taking this well. Guess this means we're done here. Toodles, Granny. Guess who just made it official? That's right. Alex and I are legally married now. You're officially the ex. How does it feel? And before you ask, no, we didn't have a big wedding yet. That's still in the works. But don't worry, it's going to be massive. I'm talking beachfront venue, private chef, imported orchids, maybe even fireworks. Oh, real classy stuff. We've been looking at resorts in Bali for the honeymoon, or maybe Santorini. Depends on how generous Alex is feeling when I pick out the ring.
I see you're staying busy.
Of course. I'm planning my dream life while you, whatever it is you do now. Anyway, I thought I'd be polite and give you a heads up. You might want to start packing. That house you're in, yeah, Alex and I will be needing it back soon. So unless you want movers showing up and throwing your stuff on the lawn, you better get moving.
You seem very concerned with who lives in that house for someone who says not to come crawling back.
Please, I'd ever let you near him again. Don't embarrass yourself, Sandy. You lost. I won. Just accept it.
Actually, I've been more worried he'd come crawling back to me.
Wow, someone's a sore loser. You're really still holding on to this fantasy where he leaves me and comes back to you? That's kind of sad. I get it. Aging is rough. Must be hard watching someone trade you in for a newer model. But hey, if it makes you feel better to imagine him crawling back, sure, go ahead. Meanwhile, I'll be over here planning our luxury honeymoon, picking out $1 million dress, and prepping to move into my house.
You might want to hold off on all that for a little while.
Why? Afraid I'll outshine your sad little wedding photos from 20 years ago? Too late.
No, I just thought you should know Alex is getting fired.
Excuse me?
I'll be unemployed by the end of the month.
Fired? Yeah, right. You can't just fire a CEO. That's not how it works. Alex is the company.
He's the CEO of a subsidiary, a small one, Bakersfield Media.
Yeah, exactly. His company. He owns it. His last name is literally on the building.
That's my last name. He took it when we got married.
Wow, someone's a sore loser. You're really still clinging to this sad little fantasy where he comes crawling back to you? That's kind of pathetic. I mean, seriously, I won. You lost. End of story. But sure, tell yourself whatever you need to. Meanwhile, I've got wedding catalogs and honeymoon brochures to go through. And you've got, what, a tub of ice cream and a dog-eared divorce packet?
You might want to hold off on the honeymoon plans.
Oh, come on. Is this another one of your I'm still in the picture delusions? Sorry, but we're married now. You're done.
That's not what I was referring to. I just thought you might want to know Alex is getting fired.
What? Fired? Are you joking? You can't fire the CEO. That's not how anything works. He runs his company. He's the boss. I've seen his business cards. His name is literally on them.
Yes, he's the CEO of a subsidiary. Bakersfield Media is one of several dozen companies owned by the Bakersfield Group.
So he's a CEO. That means he's the top guy, right?
Sure, he's at the top of a very small division, but that position reports directly to the corporate board, and that board reports to me.
Wait, what?
I'm the CEO of Bakersfield Group, the parent company. I'm the one who put Alex in that role, and now I'm the one signing off on his termination.
No, that's not possible. His last name is Bakersfield. This is his company. You said it yourself. It's named after him.
No, Alyssa, it's named after me. Alex took my name when we got married.
No, that doesn't even make sense. You're trying to confuse me. There's no way Alex took your name. Why would he do that?
He didn't have much of a choice. My company had the reputation, the legacy, the resources, everything. It made more sense legally and professionally.
That's insane. What kind of man just gives up his name? That's so emasculating. You're just saying this stuff to mess with me. I don't believe you.
It's all public record. You're welcome to look it up. Or you could just ask him, if you're not too busy planning your $1 million honeymoon.
Oh my God. So you're seriously saying this whole time I've been bragging to people about marrying some corporate powerhouse, and he's just, what, a glorified assistant?
I wouldn't go that far. He had a decent run until he started making some very poor financial decisions.
Don't even try to blame me if you're about to say I'm the reason he's losing his job.
Actually, no. I was going to say he is the reason, but the consequences, well, those are going to involve you too.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous. You don't get to just swoop back in and try to ruin my life just because you're bitter. That's not how this works.
I married him. That house, that life, it's mine now.
I get it. You're bitter and angry, but seriously, grow up.
No, Alyssa, the house is mine.
What?
I paid for it, signed for it. It's under my name. Always has been.
Are you serious? He promised me it would be ours. He said he'd take care of it. You mean to tell me you still own the house?
That's what I'm telling you.
He never mentioned that. He acted like it was his. He said he wanted me to redecorate, to start fresh. I was going to knock down that weird reading nook in the back.
I'd hold off on that demo plan unless you want to be charged for property damage too.
Okay, this is like a lot to process. I mean, I guess it's fine if the house is still technically yours or whatever. It's not like we're living there anyway. Alex said we'd buy our own house soon, bigger, with a pool. He said once the money situation was handled, we'd be set.
Yes, handled. That's one way to put it.
Whatever. You're just trying to scare me. I'm not worried. Alex always figures something out. Besides, he's still going to pay you that $100,000 I promised, right? He said he would. He has to. That was, like, the deal.
That's adorable, but I'm afraid that's not all you two are going to have to pay.
What?
The $100,000 was just the opening act. You're about to see the whole show.
What are you talking about? That was our agreement. You said if I paid you off, you'd go away. You can't just move the goalposts.
I didn't move anything, but someone else did.
What does that mean?
It means Alex used company funds, my company funds, to pay for all those generous gifts you bragged about. And that, Alyssa, is embezzlement.
Embezzlement? What are you even talking about? Alex literally runs the company. He can do whatever he wants with the money. You're just saying that to mess with me.
I'm saying it because it's true.
No, you're lying. He said the card he used for my stuff was a business card. That's what he called it, like for business expenses.
A business card isn't a magic pass to fund your shopping sprees.
But, well, he said it was fine. He had, like, an expense account. He literally told me to pick out whatever I wanted.
And you didn't stop to think maybe a man whose business was already going under shouldn't be handing out $5,000 handbags like candy?
He never said anything was going under. He told me everything was fine. He said your company was just, I don't know, restructuring or something.
It's been restructuring since the moment I caught him rerouting funds.
Oh my God. Wait, how much are we talking about?
So far, the estimate is just over $1.1 million.
What? $1 million?
Give or take. He was very sneaky. Took me a while to catch it, but once I did, well, now the legal process is underway.
You're suing him?
The company is.
Then why aren't you telling me? I didn't even know what he was doing. I wasn't part of it.
No, that's interesting because you sure seemed proud of all the things he was buying you.
Okay, Okay, but I didn't steal anything. I didn't know. That has to count for something, right? I thought it was just his money. He never said it was stolen.
Intentional or not, the law sees things a little differently now that you're legally married.
What does that even mean?
It means you and Alex are now financially bound. Assets, debts, consequences. You signed the papers, Alyssa. You're in this with him.
No. That's not fair. I didn't agree to this.
Actually, you did. You just didn't read the fine print.
What fine print?
The prenup Alex had you sign.
Wait, that wasn't a prenup. That was just marriage paperwork. He said it was to protect me.
And technically it does. It ensures you're entitled to half of what's his. Unfortunately, what's his is now a massive debt.
No. This has to be a joke. You're lying.
You really should have read what you signed. According to the contract, which your new husband personally drafted, in the event of any legal or financial damages caused during the marriage, you're responsible for half.
He wrote that?
He did, quite smugly, actually. Said it was his final play.
No, this can't be happening. This is illegal or something, right? There's no way I can be forced to pay for something I didn't do. You can't just stick me with $500,000 in corporate fraud.
The courts will decide the final number, but yes, under the contract, you are liable.
But I didn't even want the contract. He just handed it to me in this stupid faux leather folder and said, "Sign here, babe." I thought it was romantic. He said it would protect our future. He lied.
Yes, he did, and you chose to believe every word.
Ugh. This is not fair. I was just living my life, enjoying my relationship. You can't punish me for that.
No one's punishing you for being in love. You're facing consequences for spending money that didn't belong to you.
That's his fault. He tricked me. He bought all that stuff. I didn't force him to.
You were more than happy to show it off, more than happy to brag about it. I remember.
Oh my God. I'm gonna be ruined. This will ruin me. What am I supposed to do? Sell my car, my clothes? I can't just make that kind of money overnight.
Then I suggest you start learning. Grow up, take responsibility.
I am a victim.
No, Alyssa, you're a grown woman who made a series of choices, and now you're learning what choices cost.
Okay, wait. Can we just slow down for a second? I didn't mean for any of this to happen, I swear. If I had known what Alex was doing, if I'd had known it was stolen or whatever, I never would have.
You would have what? Said no to the Birkin bag? Told him to return the convertible?
I mean, I might have asked a few more questions. But this isn't fair. I thought he was just being generous. I'm not, a criminal.
No one's calling you a criminal, but you're not a child either.
I was just trying to be happy. I thought he loved me. And now I feel used and stupid. And I don't even know how I'm gonna fix this. Please, Sandy, I'm sorry, okay? I'm really sorry. I messed up. I let my guard down. I thought I was the one in control, but I wasn't. I got played.
You did, and you weren't the only one, but unlike me, you were too proud to question anything.
Please, I don't have anyone else to talk to about this. Everyone's gonna think I'm some horrible person.
Then maybe stop acting like one. You torched my marriage, you flaunted what you thought was your victory, and now that it's falling apart, you want comfort?
I don't know.
Then maybe it's time you start learning what it means to take responsibility. No more excuses, no more crocodile tears.
Please, Sandy, please. I'm not strong like you. I don't know how to handle this.
You wanted the life of a CEO wife, now you've got it. Bills and all. Buckle up. Alex came crawling back, begging me not to fire him. He said that it was all a mistake, that he got swept up in the fantasy and that he still cared about me. I let him say his piece, then I signed the termination paperwork. Actions have consequences. Alyssa, predictably, refuses to lift a finger. She says she's not built for working more than a few hours a day. She expects Alex to pay off the entire debt himself, but with his reputation in ruins and every potential employer knowing what he did, no one's hiring him. I'm focused on my kids. They've seen more than they should have, and I'm doing my best to keep their lives steady. Some days are hard, but we're getting through it. I've got my work, my home, and the people who matter. We'll be okay. Better, even. We already are.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.